Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
And 15 PCA?
Native 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. So, Sony just came out with their Spider-Man universe, Marvel universe thing, and it's the dumbest name ever. It is called Sony's Universe of Marvel Characters. If that sounds stupid, it's because it is.
Yeah,
It's like the Sony League of Extraordinary Persons. Okay, yeah. What are we getting here?
It's a silly sounding name.
It is.
Characters of characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it.
So we're going to call it the SUMC, the SUMC.
SUMC.
You check out the SUMC, guys? Oh my goodness. This is right up there with Disco for Discovery.
It's pretty bad.
That's how bad it is. But, then, and there's a couple articles I've been reading, and literally this is the dumbest thing I've ever read in a long time. Sony claims to have over 900 Marvel characters that they control.
No, they don't.
No. They're counting like they're counting Jameson. They're counting Aunt May. They're counting the guy who handed Peter Parker a hot dog one time.
Yeah, and a churro.
They're that the old lady who gave him a churro. They're counting that as a character. They don't have 900 Marvel characters.
No.
They don't.
They have maybe 25, maybe 30, what you would consider mainstream Marvel characters.
Or interesting characters.
Yeah.
So they go through, and there's like this big press release. This is from comicbookmovie.com.
Oh, no.
And they're talking about stuff. And the first thing they bring up is the dumbest thing. We're being faithful to the comic books. Like having Venom not be part of Spider-Man.
No, you're not.
So damn faithful to the comic books.
No, you're not.
Don't say that. Please, shut the hell up. Do not say that to me. Don't lie to my face. And I'm supposed to be smiling without reaching over and slapping you.
It's just like Call of Duty saying, we're doing something original. No, you're not. You're copying Fortnite. No, you're not. Okay. Ridiculous.
It's so funny because then when they bring up the 900 characters thing, and this is coming from the comicbookmovie.com, and this is an article by Josh Wadling. I think we talked about his articles in the past before. But this is coming from the 900 Marvel characters, and this is his quote. Well, this is pretty unexpected. We know that there's a lot of characters call Spider-Man's corner of the Marvel Universe home, but did you know that Sony actually holds the rights to roughly 900 of them? This is an insane amount, and not only does it mean that he can pick and choose when and where and should the lead to spin-offs, but there should also be plenty of characters to utilize as supporting players in all of them. I like how they don't give me this list of 900 characters.
Yeah. Can you give me a list of 30 characters? Any? You're going to crash Spider-Man. You're going to crash him, is what you're going to do by doing this. Friggin', they fixed your problem, Sony. They gave you a good Spider-Man, and you're going to surround him with idiots and stupid stuff.
They do say everything hinges on Venom doing well, which I think it will. It'll probably make money. Will it be a good story? I have no idea. Will it make money? I almost can guarantee it'll make money.
It'll make money.
Will I even go see it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, but they say they want to do a Black Cat. That ain't...
Well, see, that's coming down the line.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that will crash their studio. The studio's looking for female filmmakers. Oh, God. The gender is the top issue. That's the first thing when I look for someone for a job, it's their gender.
Only the most qualified, like I always say, every time. Can they do this? Can they direct it?
See, again, like we brought this in the past, how far out of the rabbit hole do you go? What about transgendered women? But they don't get a chance to direct? Only naturally born women get to direct?
First of all, when I'm doing an interview like this, that wouldn't even come in my mind to say that, because it's stupid.
It's very silly.
It makes no sense. Why would that matter?
So, in this article here, I guess he's quoting someone from Sony. Spider-Man connects with a lot of characters. There are villains, heroes, and anti-heroes. A lot of are female characters, many of whom are bona fide, fully dimensionalized, and unique. We feel there's no reason the Marvel characters shouldn't be able to embrace diversity. What are you talking about?
Okay.
We love the characters.
Yes.
We don't care if the person who created them is a man or a woman, or they're white or black or Hispanic or Asian. We don't care. We just want good characters.
Exactly.
The person behind the camera doesn't matter to me.
No.
As long as they're qualified and do a good job, I don't care if they're a man or a
if it's a good
woman.
movie, I don't care. That's the thing. Yeah, it's kind of like, to me, directors are kind of like... offensive linemen in football. If they don't mess it up, you don't want to hear about them. You only hear about them when they mess up.
Exactly.
That's the only time you're going to hear about them.
And this quote is terrible because, look at all these cool characters. You accepted those. They're cool characters. But if you would have told me, we had even better characters, but you don't get those characters because we wanted these female characters. I'm like, what the hell? No, I want the cool characters.
I want the best characters.
But,
no matter what they are.
So that analogy, they made me no sense.
I mean, actually stupid. It ticks me off.
Yeah, it kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine and say, no, remember those really cool characters? There actually were even better ones, but you needed diversity. You'd be like, what? You screwed me out of cool characters.
Why would you say that? I mean, why would you even admit that?
This is my favorite one. Sony will experiment with different budgets. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
We'll do a real cheap-ass one. You know, guys, it's an experiment.
Real camcorder style.
We'll do it. 3 weeks, $400. Let's do it, boys.
No, it's like Sony, like the version of Sony Spotlight. You know, a super independent indie company doing that.
I'll rewrite this title. Sony's going to go hella cheap with some of these movies. Experiment. Get the hell out of here.
They're going to make it sound nice.
This article's getting worse and worse the more you're reading saying about it.
And then the next part. Don't expect to see rated R movies yet. Oh, he's teasing me. He's teasing me.
What properties of any of these Spider-Man I want to see rated R? None of them.
I don't want to see, again, it looks like Spider-Man's be PG-13. So I guess the whole part about biting people's arms and legs off as they float like a turd down the street, we won't see it happen. It'll just happen off screen.
Because you can't make a rated R. No one wants to see rated R Venom movie. Nobody. No. It's too much, guys.
It's creepy.
And they go, who's in charge? Well, see, it's super weird because Marvel basically made Homecoming.
Yeah.
And Sony's going to be making all these other ones. Like Marvel had nothing to do with Venom.
No.
Like, nothing.
No.
And you can see people were excited about Spider-Man. Off and on about Venom. He's 50-50 right now. So it's not going to be Marvel in control of this. It's going to be Sony.
This is the thing. That's why we got all excited when Sony started working with Marvel to do Spider-Man and do Spider-Man movies, like you said. But this is their property, so Sony can do this. And Marvel has to sit there and just be like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Can you do?
And then they talk about like crossovers with the MCU. Because Spider-Man technically is a crossover. But what else? What could they do that haven't make sense? Because did the snap happen in Venom?
Yeah.
There's things like that are huge and gigantic in the MCU.
Yeah.
So you can't have this Tom Holland Spider-Man interact with Venom.
It has to be a different Earth. It has to be.
Did you just get a whole new guy to be Spider-Man? Like have it be an older guy?
Oh my gosh.
You might have. I hate to say it, maybe, but that would be weird.
Yeah.
They say it's a different Earth. You might have to because when the snap happened there. Oh, by the way, when Venom's going around, remember the fact that half the Earth is gone in population. No one's going to talk about that.
No, man, it's just all hush.
So the current slate of the SUMC. It sounds like a crappy college out of somewhere.
Yeah. Join us at SUMC.
The SUMC Little Yellow Slugs. Okay, what is this?
You can learn air conditioning repair.
It's just like San Jose State's Little Yellow Slugs. There
VCR repair.
VCR repair. Those crappy little get a certificate in. But
go back in the tubes and make old arcade games with them.
So we got the current slate. Morbius the Living Vampire. We already talked about this. Complete failure. It's not going to work. No one wants this wacky... Blade shows up? I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Put Raven, like you said. How cool would that be?
Something. Anything.
Yeah. Better than that.
Blade,
Kraven, sorry,
The Blade would be awesome, man. I have to, it would suck. It would be like a last second credit thing, too. I know that's what they
He just shows up like his motorcycle.
See, wouldn't that be cool? Because then they're not using Blade right now, Marvel, so why not? Hey, let Sony use them. That'd work.
So, like you said earlier, Black Cat. And this is what they said about it. And he's quoting here. We believe Black Cat is enough of her own character to be with a great backstory and canon material to justify her own film. No, she doesn't. Not without Spider-Man.
No.
I'll give you a better version of a character like that. Catwoman couldn't even do her own movie. And she's way more popular than Black Cat. And they're kind of that similar kind of,
and
type of character.
And Black Cat is Felicia.
Yes.
And she was kind of dating Peter Parker and kind of doing her own thing, and she's a rich girl. You do all that without Spider-Man, then she wouldn't have gotten to the predicament that got her the super serum. None of that would have happened without Spider-Man. It freaking makes my head explode.
Exactly.
And then what you can then at this point you can even add Gwen Stacy. Is she going to be in this anywhere? They're going to have Ghost Spider eventually? I don't know.
It's really funny about Black Cat because traditionally Black Cat is an absolutely gorgeous woman.
Yes, very.
Supermodel, beautiful, very top heavy. She's a boy fantasy, super bombshell girl.
Yeah.
Are they going to just make her into some dumpy girl who didn't, with nothing?
I mean, no offense. Look what they did to Mary Jane.
Yeah.
The point taken there, It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Ugh,
I'm not saying I don't mind the fact that that doesn't bother me. Just the fact that she doesn't act like Mary Jane. Sorry.
And I guess remember we talked about how the Silver Sable was, and they were going to do a Silver Sable Black Cat movie called Silver and Black. But now I guess they're splitting those into two movies, so Silver Sable's their own character.
Is that strong enough to split those two characters?
Oh my goodness.
I vaguely know she's like an assassin.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Yeah. I literally know nothing about her, and I remember, she's just an okay side character. She ain't the Punisher.
Do they literally just say, you know what? When they say 900 characters, they get all the different Spider-Mans from all the different universes? Is that what they mean by 900 characters?
And then you think if
ridiculous.
they team up Black Cat and Silver Sable, insta lesbians, you think?
I hate to say it, probably, yeah.
And then a character I literally know nothing about, Nightwatch.
Yeah, that's...
He looks like Spawn. He has a big red cape. It is said that Spike Lee could end up taking the helm of one of Luke Cage's showrunner, Chio, people got weird names, I'm so sorry. It's up on screen. Is reportedly penning the screenplay, the story of this character, which involves time travel, a vigilante crime fighter, and one that's definitely going to be worth keeping an eye on. That last sentence is a lie, because no one knows who Nightwatch is.
No.
Nothing comes to mind when I see this. Kraven the Hunter, I know who that is.
Yeah.
He's cool, but he's cool when he's hunting Spider-Man or hunting Venom. Just him on it doing his own thing. He's a bad guy.
Like, again, I hate to always bring this up. You put him with Blade, that would be a cool story. Yeah. Not just him by himself.
Yeah.
Like, you do a thing where normally what ends up you can do with Kraven is, let's say Blade is hunting some guy and so is Kraven. Kraven's like, you're not stealing my kill, it's my kill. But then Blade is like, I don't want to kill him, I need to capture him. And that can be the dynamic.
It's funny, actually, there was this, I think a Spider-Man episode that I would do with Kraven and Punisher that was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where they were both going after Spider-Man,
Jackpot? Jackpot is introduced during the brand new day of Marvel. Initially made fans think that Mary Jane Watson was beneath the mask. It's in reality, both Sarah Ernest and Anna Jobson have been beneath the mask, and Sony reportedly intends on casting a slightly older actress. Jackpot? Is that a reference to you hit the jackpot tiger?
Yeah.
I don't remember this character.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. We're diehard Marvel fans. I'm drawing up blanks here. These are real obscure
I was
characters.
mainly an X-Men fan. Spider-Man was more of a seasonal thing for me, like every once in a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know who that is. And then Silk, which is Asian Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She got bit by the same spider in the thing.
I remember that,
And she's okay.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, I want to do Spider-Man again, doing the same thing.
Could you imagine
Crimson Spider.
Could you imagine if someone like Silk was in the Venom movie, but not the actual Spider-Man?
That'd be wonderful. That'd be just so wonderful.
Oh, why not? I mean, we already have Batwoman in friggin' in the DC TV shows without Batman.
Yeah, it's true. And Robin, so
Stupid.
So dumb.
Yeah.
See, I think they should have went with the Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider because she's more popular. Silk, but she's not a white girl. She's Asian, so she's automatically up the totem pole than white girl.
How about this? I was just thinking this. Why don't this be in another universe and have be Venom versus Ghost Spider? There you go. That solves your whole problem. Because there's a universe where it's just Gwen and no Peter Parker.
Yeah, because it's her that everything got reversed.
Yeah, and Peter Parker died.
And see, even then, and then, of course, they're doing all these things. I know they're doing that whole Into the Spider-Verse thing. The director of that is a complete jackass. But, why not just do the Miles Morales Spider-Man?
That's fine, too.
That'd be kind of cool, actually, with Venom.
Invented by a white man. But, that's the thing. Brian Michael Bendis put that together.
Yeah. It would be really cool, actually, because he's a young Spider-Man, so Venom would even be more terrifying to him.
Yeah, because he's a boy.
Then you still have your Spider-Man dynamic with Venom. It's another universe, so it doesn't affect the Peter Parker from the MCU.
Bam! We figured
but...
They're never going to do that. They're not that smart.
No.
But, so, yeah, Sony, I keep forgetting the name of it. The Sony Marvel Universe. What the hell was it called again? The Sony Cinematic Marvel Universe. I got
for gentlemen.
for gentlemen only. It's so stupid. I want these to be cool, but they're going to be terrible. All these things look horrible.
I probably again Sony. I don't know if I'm going to see any of these in the theater. I doubt it. I'm really doubting it.
And the biggest lie of all time. Quote: "We're focused on being faithful to the comics." Lie. Because you wouldn't have made this. They wouldn't have made the Venom movie this way. Liar.
Give me a Blade Morbius movie. I'll watch.
I think that might be pretty cool.
I'll go watch that. But I'm not watching Morbius by himself. That's beyond stupid. What is he gonna do?
Jared Leto flying around. Look at my hands. Woo.
I'm gonna get my plasma hands. They have holes in them.
They look gross. Yeah. Vampire jazz hands. No one wants to see that.
The worst part is when I'm eating pizza, it gets in the hole. I gotta take them out.
So gross.
It just sucks it in.
You're gonna be wearing gloves at that point. That's undisgusting.
That'd be crazy. They'll eat a hot dog. You just go.
You just eat it that way.
That's what D should do. Vampire D with his hands.
Just feed himself.
That was an actual face. These are like little suckers. Oh my goodness, this looks awful. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.